Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going on a really special journey together. We're going to explore 10 rare, beautiful English words. But, these aren't just words you'd find dusting a dictionary. Think of them more like hidden secrets about life. They capture those little moments, feelings, and memories that we literally all share. So are you ready to open this book of secrets with me? Let's dive right in.
Have you ever felt a sudden rush of emotion but your mind just completely goes blank? You look around, you feel something so deeply in your chest but you literally have no word to explain it. Language is kind of like a map, and sometimes we discover a gorgeous place that just isn't on the map yet. Well, today, we're going to give names to those beautiful places.
Chapter 1. Nature's Hidden Whispers. Our first few words capture the quiet, magical moments the Earth gifts us.
Okay, let's dive into this first one. The word is petrichor. Petrichor. It's that sweet, earthy smell that rises from the ground right after it rains. And a quick fun fact for you. That smell actually comes from oils released by plants. Think about a hot summer day. The ground is dry, it's dusty. Then suddenly a storm rolls in, and heavy rain falls. As the dry earth drinks up the water, that incredible fresh scent fills the air. It's almost like a watercolor painting of thirsty soil finally getting a cool drink. The lesson here is simple, really. Beautiful things often grow after dark and stormy times.
Our next word is Apricity. Apricity. Have you ever stepped outside on a freezing winter day? Your toes are completely numb, and suddenly you feel the warm sun on your face. That feeling is apricity. It is simply the special warmth of the winter sun. Picture a quiet, paper-cut scene of bright, glowing light resting softly on cold, white snow. It feels like a gentle hug right from the sky. Apricity reminds us that even in the absolute coldest seasons of our lives, warmth and hope can still reach us.
Now, what's really interesting about this next concept is how it gives a name to a sound we all know. The word is Psithurism. Sith-er-ism. It's the beautiful sound of the wind whispering and rustling in the leaves of trees. Imagine you're taking a quiet walk through a deep, peaceful forest. The light is soft. High above you, the branches sway in the breeze, making a gentle shh sound. It really sounds like the forest is breathing. The lesson of Psithurism is that sometimes we just need to be very quiet, stand completely still, and listen to nature's voice.
Chapter 2. Invisible Threads Between Us. These next words illuminate the profound, invisible connections we share with other human beings.
This word is Sonder. Sonder. Have you ever looked out the window and watched a stranger drive by in their car? Did you suddenly realize that their life is just as complex, just as messy, and just as real as yours? That sudden realization, that's Sonder. Imagine an anime-style drawing of a huge city at night. There are thousands of tiny, glowing windows, and behind every single window is a person with a whole, full life, complete with dreams, fears, and loves. True empathy actually begins the exact moment you feel Sonder. It teaches us that absolutely everyone matters.
And this next word brilliantly illustrates a feeling so many of us know all too well. The word is limerence. Limerence. It's a deep, overwhelming romantic obsession. You absolutely know the feeling. You have a massive crush, and you just cannot stop thinking about that one person. Picture a bright red heart floating high up into the sky, pulling really tightly on a thin string, kind of like a balloon caught in the wind. Limerence shows us that passion is a beautiful, powerful thing, but we definitely need to remember to keep our feet on the ground.
Our next word is Eunoia. Eunoia. This is the exact feeling you get when you meet someone who is just truly, deeply kind. Eunoia literally means having a beautiful mind, or pure, good thoughts. Imagine looking inside a kind person's mind and seeing this soft-lit, watercolor garden just completely full of blooming flowers. When a person has Eunoia, they don't just see the bad in the world, they actively look for the good. And the beautiful lesson here is this: a beautiful mind makes the whole world look beautiful.
Chapter 3. Time's Gentle Passing. Let's slow down for a second to reflect on words that capture the bittersweet, fleeting magic of time.
Let's move on and see how this builds into our next concept. Have you ever walked into a quiet, secondhand bookshop and just smelled the old paper? There's a strange, quiet sadness and beauty in there. That feeling is Vellichor. Vellichor. Imagine a magical room filled with floating dust motes and thousands of forgotten stories. Because, every single book was once read by someone else. Vellichor teaches us that every old thing holds a hidden life. Even if we don't know the full story, we can still respect the history it carries.
This word is ephemeral. Ephemeral. It describes something incredibly beautiful that lasts for only a very, very short time. Think of a perfect pink sunset that fades into the dark night before you can even take a photo. Or picture a delicate soap bubble floating in the air, glowing with all these rainbow colors right before it pops in slow motion, gone forever. The lesson of ephemeral things is absolutely crucial. Things are precious exactly because they do not last forever. We have to enjoy them while they're here.
Now, while some things fade fast, other memories stay forever. The word is Halcyon. Halcyon. Do you ever look back at your childhood summers with this warm ache in your chest? That is a Halcyon memory. It means a perfectly happy, golden, and peaceful time in the past. Picture a sun-drenched, sepia-toned memory of children running through tall summer grass, just laughing, with literally no worries at all. Halcyon reminds us of a really beautiful truth. The ordinary days you're living right now will one day be your golden memories. So cherish today.
Chapter 4, Feelings Beyond Words. Now we turn to our final chapter, looking at a concept that transcends language entirely.
So the crucial point here is what happens when language simply isn't enough. Sometimes a feeling is just too big for words. The word for that is ineffable. Ineffable. It means a feeling that's simply too grand or too beautiful to explain. You feel it when you hold a newborn baby for the first time, or when you look up at the night sky and see the Milky Way. Picture a tiny person standing on a huge mountain looking up at a giant swirling galaxy of stars. Words just fail. And you know what? That's okay. Ineffable teaches us that the very best parts of life are meant to be felt, not spoken.
We've reached the end of our journey today. Let these words stay with you. Let them help you notice the rain, the winter sun, and the quiet lives of strangers passing by. Remember this simple truth. Words don't just change the way we speak. Sometimes they change the way we see the world. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Now, take a moment to look around you. What hidden, beautiful feeling will you find a word for